Uzoma Azaweni Joseph. Please put your hands together for Dr. Uzoma, please. Dr. Uzoma, if you're here, can you please be standing in front here as we take a very brief citation? Please put your hands together for Dr. Uzoma, please. Dr. Uzoma, please.
In spirit, a phoenix reborn, and as a shepherd once faced a giant with just a sling and a stone, he too meets his Goliath with a melody all his own. 5 siblings, his father's embrace bones.
People they ask me, say, when she they make me smile.
Thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ.
I tell her all, say.
So, Dr. Uzoma Azaweni Joseph is a seasoned pediatrician with over 10 years of postgraduate medical experience. She holds a fellowship in pediatrics from the West African College of Physicians, diploma in pediatrics nutrition from Boston University, and multiple research publications in the field of maternal and child health. In addition to her clinical and academic pursuits, Dr. Uzoma is passionate about youth mentorship. She serves as a coach and mentor to teenagers at the Hype Foundation, a Christian NGO focused on leadership, character development, and purpose. She is also the founder of Zonix Royal Collection, an online fashion and lifestyle business. So she's also a vendor, not just a doctor. Dr. Uzoma is married to Dr. Azaweni Joseph, Dr. married doctor, and blessed with 3 children. She brings to every platform a unique blend of clinical experience, research insight, mentorship, and entrepreneurial spirit. Can we please put our hands together for our speaker for today, Dr. Uzoma Azaweni Joseph. Thank you very much. Mama, the whole of Asaba business community is yours to lecture. Please, do with us whatever you please. Please put your hands together for her once more. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The President General of Asaba business community, all the governors represented here, with special shout out to my governor in the Dangote group at Nerich Kitchens, all the wonderful businessmen and women here. I see it as a great privilege to be standing here this evening to remind us. It's such an honor and I don't take it for granted. Thank you very much, Madam President, for this opportunity. Okay, briefly this evening, I just want to bring us reminders. I just want to bring a reminder to us all the CEOs in the house, all the business owners, all the vendors doing one thing or the other. We are doing an amazing job. But one thing you must remember at every point in time is that if the body that drives the business breaks down, then the business breaks down. So it's just a reminder, very short reminder, on why you should take care of yourself and take care of your body to preserve you and preserve your business. Okay, so I'm just going to run through it very short, very briefly, please. Okay, your body is your business engine. Your body is your business engine. The truth is that if your body breaks down, you can't do business effectively. I know at one point or the other, you might have spoken to a customer and said, sorry, I couldn't make it because of this. At one point or the other, your shop must have been closed because you found yourself in the hospital at one time or the other. It's important that you have in mind that your health is important. The problem we have is that a lot of people don't take their health seriously until they collapse one day. And we just hear, she just collapsed. So she was just in the vendors, she was just in the hangouts, and suddenly she collapsed. But that will not be our portion in Jesus' name. Okay, that is why we are bringing you this. I want to really thank the president for this because it's somebody that really cares, that wants to remind you that you should take your health seriously. One of the things we suffer as business owners is sleep deprivation. When we are deprived of sleep, up to 30% of your productivity drops. Sleep is one thing that God has beautifully given us that aids us, that is important for every one of us to be able to refresh and refire. You know that when you have a good night's sleep, you know your productivity increases for the next day. But we see ourselves, we run, from running into making orders to deliveries to trying to sort out one thing to balancing books, and then we end up having less than 8 hours of sleep. The truth is that as an adult that wants to function effectively and maximally, you need at least 8 hours of sleep every day. Don't listen to those that told you can do with 6 hours, 5 hours, you are killing yourself gradually. Optimum productivity is important when you have good sleep. Another thing that we need to look into is chronic stress. Chronic stress impairs decision making. If you are continuously stressed every day, you find out that your decision making ability drops. So if you are going to be able to make good decisions that affect your business, affect your family, affect your empire, that the empire you are building, it's important to take into cognition your stress level and how to manage it. Poor nutrition is another thing that you need to look into. There's a lot we eat these days, but how nutritious is it? And it spirals down. Forgive me, I have special interest in pediatrics. So it spirals down to what we give our children. And that's why we are beginning to see a lot of childhood obesity. Things that were not heard of in children are beginning to come up because we are beginning to give them things that they were not supposed to take in large quantities. Good nutrition is important. Executive burnout. We are all executives in our businesses. It leads to absenteeism and business losses. And when you are not present in your business, you and I know that nobody can really manage your business passionately like you would. Even if you are just overseeing what is being done there, you need to be present for that business to passionately run. Okay, so it's important for you to realize for what some other business people who have run business successfully has to say about taking care of their health. We all know the owner of Amazon. You and I know that Amazon has stood out for itself over the past 2 decades in service delivery, goods and service delivery. You can see what the owner says. He says that 8 hours of sleep will lead to best decisions. If you want to make good decisions about your business, about your empire, you need good sleep, quality sleep at that. And how do we get that? A lot of us don't have, if you listen to people that talk about sleep hygiene, you would see that they tell us to have specific times to go to bed and when you wake up. Because you're actually wiring your brain to get enough rest. Not going to bed by 10 today, tomorrow you're going to bed by 1. By the time you press your phone and laugh, check your group page, what is happening, what is the latest. You jump from Instagram to TikTok and all of that. By the time you are done, you will see that your sleep cycle is broken and you are confusing your body. So primarily, you need to let your body understand that this is a pattern and I keep to it. Sleep by 10, okay, I sleep by 10, I wake by 5. Okay, I sleep by 11 and I wake by 6. Have a pattern, have a regular time, and do the same for your children. Let your children have a regular time they go to bed and a regular time they wake up. You are doing something nice for their brain. I just want to check in quickly with you. If I were to ask you what is the quality of sleep, if you were to rate your sleep level from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5, with 1 being the least and 5 being the most, what would you rate the quality of sleep you are getting? Okay, someone says 2 over there. Can anybody, if you were to rate your sleep quality from, I hear 0 from the back. You see, that means that we need help. We need to be intentional about taking care of ourselves. It's something that a lot of people don't do. We forget that it's still this body that runs this business. If you don't take care of it and it breaks down, the vehicle that manufactures or that helps you to be productive is lost. And you will practically not be able to do anything. If you were to rate your movement, daily movement, On a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being you moving so well and 1 being you not moving at all, what would that be? Okay, someone said a 4 here. Since we've been here today, I have seen some people, they've not stood up, not minding the type of dance we are dancing here today. They have been sitting on their seats like they were glued to that seat. You are not doing yourself a favor. Learn to move. Learn to move. In your business, learn to move. If you need to hold meetings, try to do a stand-up meeting. You want to talk to your sales girls, why not, do a meeting, let everybody stand. It's something. It's something you are gifting yourself. Moving around, you are gifting yourself something very important and you don't know it. Okay, energy level. Okay, let me give energy level. Stress management. If you were to grade your stress level on a scale of 1 to 5, one member here says 5. Your own is 3. You are good. Some people's own are 100 over 5. We need to take time to look at how to reduce this because it's taking a toll on our body. It's taking a toll. And as we are growing older, it begins to show. Now, a lot of us are younger and, we are able to do a lot of things. As you keep growing older, it starts to show. Your body must tell. So begin now to be intentional about doing this, managing this. Where are we? Okay, why are we here? Why are we here now? You need just more time. You don't need just more time. You don't need more time. Because God has already given us 24 hours a day. You don't need 48 hours a day. All you need is better energy. You must be strategic about your health. You must be strategic. It's something, I know people plan for a few other things, they don't plan for their health. You need to become strategic about your health. If I were to take a census in this hall, how many people since January you've taken time to check your blood pressure? Something as simple as checking your blood pressure from January till now. Can I see a hand in the hall? Not that you were sick and you went to the hospital and they now checked your BP. You just woke up and went to check your BP. Can I see your hand? You can see that the percentage is really low. A lot of us don't know. See all these slump and die. Most of them are BP problems that were never recognized, never diagnosed. We know that high blood pressure is like a moving van going to jam a trailer. Its goal is to jam that trailer and it must jam. What are the trailers? The trailers are your brain, your kidneys, your liver, your heart. It will damage one of these organs. So if you arrest it early and begin early to do lifestyle modification, we can do something. If you already have high blood pressure and you are on drugs, what those drugs do is not to reverse the high blood pressure. It's to put a stop to that moving vehicle that is going to jam a trailer. So when you put that stop, it's like you put a wedge. If you remove that wedge, it will start moving again. So I urge you to please take your health seriously. As simple as checking your blood pressure. And because we love Asaba business community, next weekend, during the hangout, we are going to give a stand for you to just check your blood pressure and blood sugar for free. Just you walk in and check your blood pressure and sugar for free. Just because our PG loves all of us and wants us to be healthy. Okay, great. Okay, so be intentional about it. Be intentional about your health. What are the pillars of this executive health you need as a business owner? Good sleep, I've spoken about it. Movement, I've talked about it. Learn to move. Learn to move. Your customer comes. Don't just sit down and be giving up that. Get up and move around a little. It will help you. It will help increase your blood flow. Nutrition, stress management. I've talked about it. Learn to sleep at least 7 to 9 hours a day. On the average, 8 hours a day to do you good. Yes. Movement. You don't need to go to the gym. If you want to go to the gym, fine. You don't need to go to the gym. You can learn to park your car a little bit further and take a walk. Park your car further, take a walk. If you want somewhere that has an elevator, climb, use the staircase. You are doing your body some favor. Okay? If you want to lose weight, don't crash it. Don't crash to lose weight. Go gradually. Give yourself a target. Over a year. Over 2 years. Lose 1 kg a month. Lose 0.5 kg a month. Don't crash it because it has a way of coming back again. That is why we have been in the roller coaster of weight loss and we are not yet there. Give yourself a target. 0.5 a month, 1 kg a month is achievable and you can do it. Okay, let's move. Stress management. I've said stress is not the enemy. The enemy is unmanaged stress. If you don't manage stress properly, you can't do that. What are the micro recovery ways of managing your stress? Take breathers. Take breathers. Take a breath walk. Take breathers. Take deep breaths. It's refreshing. It will help you. You know, you can pray. You can learn to pray. Prayer is also a way of pouring out our hearts. You know, it helps. It helps relieve stress. Journaling. If you like to write, journal some of the things. The process of journaling is also a beautiful way of relieving stress. Learn to journal. It's something that takes a lot of discipline to do. But when you do, it can actually help you. You will see yourself, you know, feeling better and being relieved of a lot of stress you didn't even know you were going through. I just want you to leave here with a decision you have made for yourself. And what is that? I want you to decide what are the 3 non-negotiable habits I'm going to build in the next 3 months. What are the 3 non-negotiable habits I'm going to build in the next 3 months? What am I going to do? Am I going to drink more water? Am I going to take more walks? Am I going to include exercise? Am I going to sleep at least 8 hours a day? All these things will help you live longer. Africa has the lowest lifespan. We have the lowest in the world. And the Japanese have the highest. And if you notice, they take a lot of walks. They're always walking around, they're always doing a lot of things. But we have gradually become more sedentary. I pray that we will understand and take our health more seriously. Okay, just before we go, to make it stick, you must realize that your decision, your willpower will fail you. But systems will not fail you. So what systems are you going to put in place to remind you to do these things? One, you can learn to set an alarm to drink water. You can learn to have an accountability partner that will check up on you. You can learn to have small routines. Make up your mind that I'm not going to sit again in my shop. I will learn to move around, you know, attend to people. Small bits. Set up a system. Who is going to keep me accountable? How do I know if I slept? Some of our phones can tell you how long you've slept. Some of our phones have apps that can monitor your sleep. Our phones can tell you how much you've spent on your phone. There are apps like that in a week. They can help you monitor your screen time. They can help you monitor your water. We are living in an information generation. We take advantage of it. Finally, what are your health statistics like? Make up your mind that on my birthday every year, I go and do a health checkup. Baseline, go take your blood pressure if you didn't even take any other thing. There was a time we organized just free, blood pressure checks for women. And there were people that never knew they were diabetic until they took that test. And that was the first time they were ever diagnosed. I won't be surprised. Next week we will find some. Just because they've never checked. Gift yourself a health checkup on your birthday. Gift yourself a health checkup. Gift yourself a health checkup. What are your statistics? Know your statistics. Are you making progress or are you gradually killing yourself? Okay. What are my final thoughts? My final thoughts today is that remember that you are the greatest asset your business and family has. Your family needs you, your business needs you. Your family needs you, your business needs you, you are your greatest asset. Begin small. Stay consistent. Track your progress. Have an accountability partner. Have somebody that can keep you accountable. If you need to register for any of stress management programs, different coaching programs, you can gift yourself that and do that because you want to be good for yourself. Finally, I won't leave here today without saying this. I want to close with this. Everybody makes arrangements for every other thing, but we don't make provision for health. Most times, health challenges come to us as emergencies. And when we don't have emergency fund kept aside to handle some of these things, people run into troubles when they have health emergencies. Make up your mind to set aside, even if it is 10% monthly, 5% monthly, and save up for health emergencies. There are things that nobody prays for bad health emergencies, but don't be caught unawares when it happens. The way we save for our rent, the way we save for our cars, the way we save for our business, take out a small portion and save for your health. The scriptures, the Bible says something. Where a man's treasure is, there his heart will be. If you are interested in taking care of yourself, you will put your money where your heart is. You will put your money where your heart is. Set out money for your health and gift yourself a good life. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you so much.